I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside. I fled as they were about to lock my companions in.
I can't do that. don't have the key.
Afra, is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
My companions in danger.
Mercy, you have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not—
They are savages. They had us caged like—
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save—
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your—
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Sir Desade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
A research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tierna Hac Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted.
How's that? Liamat radid nice yachtem?
Well, I grasped the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag, remedy.
Surprising. But the Terna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Do not take a step.
We come in peace. We would like to speak to your...
You are the Renaigse on Olmanawi. You are no... You say you do not want to fight, but you have already...
That is true. But we had to liberate the city. Let us pass. And this time there will be no dead to bury.
Doneigad? You vouch for him?
Yes.
Then you may enter. Darren, our chief, will not be happy to see you. You will need to...
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to
Parley. With Renaigse?
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who and to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brother.
We seek a cure. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Enough! You are defeated, but I am not here to take your lives. I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor any...
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of... Now leave us. And do not betray...
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village. The Renaigse have no...
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakadactus. Do you know where I can...
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglen, and if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case...
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Bortir to Madren.
Good day. I seek the...
I have no idea what you want with her. But no one in the village will tell Renaigse where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendijk might know, but I think...
Maybe I could help you with something.
Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the Great Hunt, we placed bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Good day. My name is...
Dear Tirtamot, what are you doing here in this...
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of
The Tierna...
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her an sister. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her. You need to prove to us that...
Sure. Tell me what...
You could help me find the secret seal that I lost. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study. I had it with me when I was going to the river. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end. But I dropped the seal in... I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone. And what with the preparations and the great hunt?
I see. I'm going to look near the...
Thank you, Renaigse.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal?
On the edge of the village. That is where I dropped it when the war...
Thank you. I must leave. Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order. Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound. The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order. These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
Karans, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Karans, do you need some?
The first time you saw me, did you...
Aside from the way you dress, I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Rinagse before.
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular...
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart, anything else.
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother.
Unwell? I blame myself for not having been on this battle.
I understand, and I'm really sorry. I wish I could have...
Thank you, Onol Manawi, but it was too late. Anything else?
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps, whom you can talk to?
I usually confide in my... And I think she resents me for not...
I know we've only known each other.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. Anything else?
I must leave you. Hello. Are you Padilla?
Esqueto. Arenaix. I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear...
What has happened to you? Why such
My eyes have clouded. I see no more. Nothing.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to...
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. But I cannot.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of wood...
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are...
Describe them to me.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient...
Very well. Don't go and... I'm back, Padilla.
Yeah?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You're good for a Renault. I may return to...
I will tell them that you're...
Thank you again. But I do not wish that they treat me like...
Goodbye, Padilla.
You are here again?
I found Padir. He should be...
Whatever made him take so long?
That poor Padir fell asleep. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains...
I thank you, Renaikse. You are welcome here. And...
Well now, Renaikse. Were you...
Yes, there...
You are very surprising. I now believe your words to be... You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell...
Ongos.
What?
I found your seal. It was indeed...
My heart thanks. The Tirna Hachkadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animal...
I must leave.
Do it! You cannot enter here. It is the dwell.
Very well.
You are not welcome here, Knights.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin.
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation.
Of what cure do you speak?
I'm not. But on our continent, many people... We have named the sickness the Malachor. And none of our doctors have been able to heal. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You...
Tierna hach gedachtas. Forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his...
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders?
Understanding, Tierna. And to live...
You truly think there is anything the Renaig's... They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before...
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars.
But
Enough. I have lost enough time with your lies and your... I do not know what you truly want from me, but...
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But How? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. This is obviously island magic. Some sort of roots must open if one places the proper offering. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglandike, will know.
Were you able to meet?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the honors?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tiernahak Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble, and with great respect for the... You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her.
I need to place a seed on the stone.
Yes, you must make this up. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance I will let you enter this one time. But
thank you.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tiernahak Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes, I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage. These flowers. These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling, and they bear seed.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root passage.
We have what we need. And there.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahach Kadakis has quite the head start.
There's a chasm here.
I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice.
We're on the right track. There are some fresh prints here.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
We didn't want this fight. Why? Why?
in order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her, dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came... She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform. Our scientists think that the remedy is there. Thank you for bringing her to us.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate...
I don't think... Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragic.
Mercy! How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? You deserve nothing less.
I will not go down with...
Tiana Hawk? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to... We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tiana, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menawi and torture them. Bleed. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort... That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor.
How can you be so sure?
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen.
Enon Mil...
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protect. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But after all, perhaps your Malikor...
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. He protects us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first... The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly... We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress. I need a bit of practice. My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you. Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find...
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning, I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We're eager to hear your news.
How are relations with our...
They bow so that they can better try to convince... Taleme wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they... They're a bunch of old foxes. The only thing they really want...
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discuss... As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies. However, they both pointed in the same direction. They call him En Onmil Frichteman.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression...
You are referring to the secret. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents.
But if it were true, he must also...
Princess, could you shed some light on this being?
All the Donegada know him. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so... But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our... But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. You need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genedu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our...
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services, and thank you, dear cousin.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Lumen. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. We discovered this island. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the land. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our... The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native.
The child of an islander?
I understand how difficult this is to hear, and I wouldn't know why. In the end, we decided to sell the secret. The congregation, in spite of its... I am sorry for the shock I have caused. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us. Karantz, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father.
He was the Donegad of our clan, but this memory is still painful.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted... My mother never really recovered from it. This... anything else?
I must leave you.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, no, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island. According to the Admiral, my mother came...
What?
Your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been... The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during... I don't know what to think, Constantine.
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. Kurt, what is... What's going on? Is there something wrong? Coin guards!
The time has come.
But... What is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons, now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Fight with honor.
On guard. Ascent draw!
Wait! Speak. Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I've failed, but they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
It's over. You are defeated. You have no honor.
I agree with you. But I did train you well. At least there's that.
The student surpasses the master and you cannot bear it.
You are wrong. I am proud of you. Truly.
Thank you. You saved us all.
The nerve of them. What else was there to expect from employing coin-fed mercenaries? All that liberty, so close to power, it went to their heads. It would have happened sooner or later. They could have been preparing this sort of coup for years.
Without wanting to rush you, bantering about the dangers of according one's trust to a sellsword is appropriate, but...
You're right. It's time for action. We need to get you somewhere safe, Constantine.
Those are my advisors that you must protect. Me, I want
to join in. Look at your condition. It's out of the question. We are taking you somewhere.
As you've left me no choice. There is a hiding...
We will take care of your advice.
And we should make these conger eels...
And attempt to stop the coups in other cities.
Then we have no time to lose.
Kurt's death might have been enough to make these congers retreat. They'll come back, that's for sure. We better be prepared for a fight.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight. We must hurry before the guard can act.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Poison on my blade! And let's go!
Like a dog, sirs. On guard!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! See if you can...
Lord Minister!
Ah, I was in this room when I heard sounds of battle. But what is going on? What?
It's a coup d'etat. The coin guard wants to take control.
The guard is everywhere.
We will do everything. Come now.
I'll follow you.
Sillon!
De Sade! You've come at... I thought my hour had...
A coup d'etat. The coin guard tried to assassinate...
So, they have finally... It was only a question of time.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. Follow me.
I'm coming.
Come on. Let's see what you did.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until...
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the sick...
You have such a...
Let's go then.
And cousin?
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this sprint. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Lady Morange, make ready to depart.
But what is going on?
The coin guard has decided to take control of the... They were set on assassinating Constantine.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you...
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will... Go!
If I remember correctly, Torsten's quarters are in the right wing.
Going in through the front door, dangerous. The noise of the battle could make him run away.
You're not wrong. If we're to stop him, we'd better be discreet. also climb up the left wing scaffolding. We'd reach the upper floor directly.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Come on, if you're there.
No one. I hoped he would be here.
Look, he's left all his mess behind. If we're lucky, we may find some information in his papers.
Traitor had a contingency plan. He must be boarding a ship to another city as we speak.
The Admiral certainly can't be aware of his plotting. She would never support him.
I thought as much.
What are you doing here? Who let you in?
It seems that your men are a little distracted. It is understandable. You are under arrest.
But soldiers, ready?
A bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint! I'm glad I was not in Kurt's place. He became a traitor unwittingly.
I should probably have taken more heed of him. He was my master and my friend, and I did not listen. What a waste.
Bit of poison on my blade. Come on! I'll take the dance.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee. My orders are not to let...
What if I paid you a supplement?
Very well, you can come in.
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening.
Well, I'm not here to tempt my...
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good.
You know very well.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you?
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your... Gentlemen, you have been manipulated, told that with such a prize you would be free of the services of the merchants. But do you imagine for an instant that the Nauts would risk, that the continental nations that you've betrayed would accept that you might return? You would be condemned to remain on this island. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind you.
You make sense. We have too much to lose. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel.
A bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Soldiers! Ready weapons!
We have been sent by the... Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated, as you can see for yourselves. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve...
A bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Too late. The coward has escaped. It's not over. We need to warn our allies.
Let them fend for themselves. Would they have come to save you if the situation had been reversed?
One thing is certain, we cannot save them both. You will need to make a choice between the two.
Very well. Let's go to Samate.
Beg your pardon, Excellency. The city is in... No one can enter.
For their protection. Traitor.
Warn the guard!
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Come on! Let's see if we can ward off this fate! Don't hesitate to have a run. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
It's a shame to treat me this way. Incredible!
What's the matter? What just happened?
Ah, sir. Those guards for needs of security, they said. I've served Her Eminence for 8 years, and no one...
I don't doubt it. Liz, could you possibly help us?
Well, you could use the service and...
But what?
I don't know you, so I must take you on your word.
It is true that you do not know me, but...
Yes, of course.
We were also attacked by the guard, and that is how... The coin guard betrayed us. And these men are preparing to kill the card. If we cannot help her, then you have no idea.
How horrifying. I take this and teach those may the illuminated...
There are a lot of guards. We better find another entrance. We want to have the enemies. A bit of poison on my blade. All that's left to do is find the mother cardinal. Let's hope she's still alive. Bit of poison on my blade.
Come with us, milady. All resistance is futile.
May the light guide my hand!
Catch her! You won't be going any further.
The enlightened have heard my prayers. Too late for my retinue, alas, but my counselors are without doubt. These soldiers said that they were holding them on the second floor. Might I once free them, please, but do be prudent. The palace is undone. Be discreet.
Do not fret.
my blade. Let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
I think they were the last. The palace is liberated.
Ah, Your Excellency. I am happy to see that you are alive. Is the danger past?
Yes. The last traitors that took the palace have fallen. You have nothing more to fear.
I am infinitely grateful to you for your help. I have received reports that the fighting in the city has also ceased. The seditious faction of the Coin Guard have been arrested by a contingent of their brothers in arms. They were firm believers and refused to participate in this infamy. I also learned that Hikmet has fallen. The Bridge Alliance lost its city to the traitors. I can't really say that I regret it. The Bridge Alliance being our enemies, I would have preferred that these brutes had failed and that their commander pay for these crimes. Without your providential rescue, we would have suffered the same fate. I shall never forget what you have done for this city. Please, give your cousin these same words of gratitude, and the assurance that more than...
I shall not fail to do so.
Don't hesitate. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you might want to know more concerning the, events that have taken place.
The attempted coup d'etat of the traitors. Yes, I am eager to hear what has transpired within these very walls. When I think of the cold-blooded face of that treacherous Kurt, you showed exemplary true courage. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
And saved our city and our Mother Cardinal. An immense service that we shall never forget. She has asked me to relay to you her most profound gratitude.
To me, I imagine that you know that Hikmet had less luck. She flies the banners of the coin. Most of the scholars were massacred, but their governor has sought refuge here. This treacherous commander must be celebrating at least his... But his victory will... He must be stupid to have thought that the nations of the continents will let him trade with them, and I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him. And you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters.
It is hard to swallow that Kurt betrayed us. To think that he trained both of us, drumming into us, fight with honor.
You were able to turn that to our advantage. That little phrase, as to why he betrayed us, he has taken that with... Fortunately, the entire guard did not follow his example. Many have...
What do you plan on doing to them? How can we give them...
We cannot. But we cannot do without soldiers either. We shall have them pledge allegiance, and I shall name a trustworthy intendant to keep them in line. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain. Don't blame yourself. I know how. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness if only there was a...
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible. His village is west of the city.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem to lay Mayor pray for the Malachor, just perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. Hold on. I'll be back.